Let me tell you how I recently untangled a massive, very sticky, decades-old money block with the help of a manicure. This is not a story about nails. The nails are a metaphor, an analogy. Just remember that part. You may not want to have nails, or you may already have them. It matters not. What it showed me is incredibly valuable, and I wanted to share it with you. So, many, many moons ago, when I was in the sort of ascent of my 25 years on stage, I had the honor of playing Gooch in Maine to a incredible, true leading lady of the musical theater. And when I met her in rehearsals, I noticed that she had nails. She had the most beautiful, long nails, impeccably manicured, and I was smitten with this. I asked her about it, and she went, "Oh, darling, it's definitely a money thing." Whoa, that little offhand comment, that stuck with me. And my brain registered it as, if you have fabulous nails, you must be rich. And if you are rich, you have fabulous nails. It sounds absurd to say it now, but it affected so many of my choices, my glamour choices, my mentor choices. Like all my choices, all my mentors have fabulous nails. And I hadn't noticed this. I hadn't realized that for as long as I kept my nails short and functional, my brain had decided I couldn't be rich. I couldn't get rich. I couldn't be rich, right? But fast forward to this year, when after my big wintering and moving back from England to the United States and the whole upheaval and identity shift that comes with that, I started to believe that, yes, your future self is a role that you can play right now, which has been the basis of my work for the past 7 years. But I also believe that you are already her. I am already my future self. That's why my outsides feel so dissonant, is because I have already shifted inside. And my work is to make the outside match or make my life fit better, right? So if I'm already her, this is my brain going, if I am already her, then I should have the nails, right? I am already the version of me that is much wealthier and has the spaciousness on my calendar to allow for salon time every month and the cash flow to pay for that. So I make an appointment, full on commitment. I choose Mars day, Mars hour. If you follow planetary magic, you understand. But as that day got closer, I uncovered something else. And the real money block showed up. Because the truth is, I didn't want to spend 2 hours in a salon every month. And I didn't want to spend my money on having fake nails and the uptake. The uptake, what is the word I'm looking for? The maintenance. The upkeep, that's the word I was looking for. The maintenance of it all, right? I didn't want to. I want to spend my money on travel and Art Deco dresses and statement earrings. I realized that my identity, who I already am, has chosen not to believe that she has to have fabulous nails, fake nails, to be rich, to feel rich. And so one of my favorite questions, because I'm such a hedonist, is how can I have it all? For the longest time, my first 5 decades, I was told you can't have it all. I don't believe that. I think you could have it all if you're willing to have it all and go for it all. So how can I have it all? How can I have fabulous nails, feel rich because I know that fabulous nails make me feel rich, and not have to spend the time in the salon and the money I'd rather spend on my cruises? Well, the answer is I get better at doing a manicure myself. So now I have this whole ritual on a Mars Day where I remove who I was, which is part of the removal of the old polish, and I reset and I recalibrate to a new color, and I maintain them meticulously because my nails speak to me in a way that amplify my glamour, my magic, my expressiveness, and how I feel. And that has nothing to do with how much money I make or whether I can fund it or not. So I wanted to offer you this to think about where your thinking errors might be. Where may you have an either-or situation that isn't actually true? Where may you be thinking, for example, where may you be thinking, I can't have fun and make money. I can't eat indulgently and stay slender. I've recently just untangled that one too. It is a lie, but you can't be kind and ambitious. I know that's not true anymore. You can't be rich and ethical. Oh, can't tell you how many people I've coached through that. You can't have an empty calendar and a full bank account. Well, I'm starting to prove that that one's a lie too. And you can't be visible and safe. And I've recently started adding to my skill set that allows that to happen. When you have this binary, your brain closes down. Possibilities disappear. But when you consider if you already are her and you already have all that you want, how might that look? How might that have happened? And how might you have shifted how you think to allow it to become real? I'd love to hear your comments on this. Post them below, and I will see you on the next Glam Drop.